members. Before we get started on today's program, we need to take a moment and thank a few people. WCTV, Joanna Perino and John Madding, and today's presenters, Charlie Ackerman, Shirley Gorman, Tara Bebout, Jim McIlvain, Michelle Kovac-Boyd, Dan Ishii, Cindy Ververka, Kathy Stugmeyer, Carl Elsass, Dottie Eckenrode, Debbie Robinson, and Diane Venenzia. Of course, always the Galaxy Restaurant, and Dave Cavalier and the staff. They've done a wonderful job for us here already today, and we thank them for that. The program you see was designed by Dave Francis of Francis, Pluckett, and Hammond, and they always do a nice job. They did one last year for us, too. Really nice job. Special thanks to, of course, Tom Palachek, who is our MC today. You'll enjoy him, I'm sure. Well, without anything further to say, I invite Cindy Ververka to come forward and explain today's program.
The Weakest Link, Wadsworth style, is brought to you today by the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce and is taped before an audience that is alive. And a lively bunch you look like. How about a show of hands? Has anybody seen The Weakest Link? Oh, good, I can change the rules. Some of you have not seen that. So I might also share with you today, they asked me to come in and share with you, be a part of the game. I really thought I was going to be Vanna White. So all week I practiced turning my letters, and I found out we're doing this show instead. They tell me I'm the official keeper of the rules. So here they are, listen up. Today, 6 lucky contestants will have their knowledge about business community and business professionals in our area put to the test. They will answer today's questions to the best of their ability in 4 separate rounds covering 4 categories. All questions are related to actual facts about today's nominees. In round 1, we will cover outstanding construction, improvement, and restoration. Round 2 will cover the Past President's Award, and round 3 will cover the Outstanding Business of the Year Award. We will take a little break, give the MC a chance to rest his vocal cords, and the remaining 3 contestants a chance to gather their wits while Mayor Carino presents some lucky individual in this audience with the key to the City Award. We'll finish up with round 4, the business leader. Each contestant will have 5 seconds to answer his or her question correctly before the sound of the buzzer. At the end of each round, contestants will vote off one of their peers as the weakest link until only 2 remain. Those 2 final contestants will ultimately reveal today's winners of the 22nd Annual Rosie Awards. Now, in the good spirit of our show, which local firm believes in listing age before beauty? That would be law firm, excuse me. And his courtroom opposition claims that his legal briefs are full of show 'em your love. Today's host, the man with the questions and the answers, Mr. Tom Palachek.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. This must be the 50th time we've been doing this. It's wonderful to be here. There is a break in the program so that I can renegotiate my fee because I can't go see some judge this afternoon in this outfit. I hope you'll understand. Now, and also before we get started, I think it might be appropriate, we all have businesses. We all work for a living. We all are thankful for the things that we have. Let's just have a moment of silence, if we could, and thank our God for all the blessings we have here in Wadsworth, Ohio, and also maybe we can remember some of those people who lost their lives in the World Trade Center. Thank you, everyone. Okay, this is the weakest link, Wadsworth style. And before I proceed with the first round, I would like each contestant to stand up, state your name, the company you work for, and the position you hold with that company. And you are standing. Wonderful. Charlie, would you start?
Charlie Ackerman, Sun Newspapers. I edit the Sun Banner Pride in Wadsworth, Montrose Sun in the Montrose Territory, and the West Akron Sun in essentially the Firestone School District.
Tara Bebout. I co-own the Acres Insurance Agency with my husband Jack over there.
My name's Dan Eschy, and I run a Raymond James Financial Services office here with my wife, who's sitting over here at a table also.
I'm Michelle Boyd. I'm at Kovac Realtors, and I'm the broker.
I'm Jim McIlvain. I'm the better-looking part of Palisade McIlvain, Paul and Hoffman.
My name is Shirley Gorman. I work at the Trading Post, and I've been selling advertising in the Wadsworth area the last 22 years.
Thank you, everyone. Now, I have one question for our audience. You know, this year you will not be able to get from me all of that useless information that I give to you. You won't be able to get some of the awards. I know a lot of you came for that. But I would like to know, is there anyone out there who does not know? Now, you must be honest about this now. If you do not know who the president of the Wadsworth School Board is there anybody? Yes, sir. This is the weakest link. And so now we will get started, and this is round one for the Outstanding Construction Improvement or Restoration Award. This award is given to a Wadsworth business that has completed restoration, improvement, or building in the past year. The recipient has made a positive impact for the image of Wadsworth. And the nominees are, you can look at the screen.
Outstanding Construction, Improvement, or Restoration. Premier Center, located at 1392 High Street in Wadsworth, is the premier office center that welcomes all that enter Wadsworth from the north side with an impressive elegance abound. Liberty Residence 2, located at 1054 Freedom Drive in Wadsworth, an independent and assisted living facility at its finest, offering its residents numerous amenities and a home. Wadsworth Professional Campus, located at 1197 to 1245 High Street, offers you a chance to own your own luxury office condominium or to lease. This complex boasts 6 single-story brick buildings in a campus setting.
That's it. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with Charlie down there on the left. The question is, many people will also call this home.
That would be Liberty Residence.
That's wrong. Tara, time is the top of this building.
Liberty Residence Center.
Wrong. The brick building in a campus setting, Dan.
Premier?
Wrong. This is going to be easy when they go to vote off. Elegance and an eye for details are in abundance.
Premier Center.
Right. Amenities include a pool, jacuzzi, dining areas. Jim?
Liberty Residence 3. 2.
Boy, he almost blew that, didn't he? The unique employee design rooms for children are by Wadsworth Pediatrics, who office here. Shirley?
Oh, total blank. But it's new offices on High Street.
Anybody want to accept that? Okay, round 2, here we go. Actually, it's round 1.5. Office building, you can buy or lease, Charlie.
That would be Premier Home, Premier Center.
That's wrong. Tara, headquarters of 2 of the family businesses.
Liberty Residence.
Wrong. Independent and assisted living at its finest.
Liberty Residence too.
Right. No. I'll accept that. The manager of this place, this nominee, is Jeff. Michelle.
Liberty Residence 2.
Wrong. The owner of this building is Steve. Jim.
Premier Center.
Right. The manager of this building is Bill. Shirley. Okay. Now we get to the good part, right? Time is up. Time to vote off the weakest link. Please vote off the person you believe is the weakest link. All right, would you please hold those up? Now, Jim, you voted off Charlie. Why did you vote off Charlie?
He missed practice.
That's great.
And it shows.
Michelle, you voted off Charlie. Why did you vote Charlie off?
Never trust a newspaper man.
All right. And if you'll notice, Tara, Dan, and Shirley all voted off Charlie. Charlie, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Charlie, why do you think you were voted off
I
first
missed
today?
the rehearsal the other night when they didn't give me all the answers.
By the way, who did Charlie vote off? I didn't see that. Dan. Okay. All right. Thank you, Charlie. All right, let's get started with round 2, and this is for the Past President's Award. This person is last year's president of the Wadsworth Chamber of Commerce and has given much of their time to promote the chamber as a member, as a president, and as an ambassador. Let's start with Shirley. The president's term was 2000-2001.
And you want to know her name?
Yes, I would.
Fallows.
Correct. Very
Jennifer
good.
Fallows.
Jim, she is currently past president. Take your time.
Carl Elsis.
Wrong. Michelle, she has served on the board since 1998.
Jennifer Fallows.
Correct. During the Clinton era, one outside publication referred to her as Jennifer Flowers. Dan?
Jennifer Fallows.
All right, correct. She is a certified public accountant, Tara.
I believe that's Jennifer Fallows.
All right. And Shirley, I'm going to give you one more. She's a graduate of Wadsworth High School and University of Cincinnati.
Jennifer Fallows.
Very good. Time is up. Time to vote off the weakest link. Who's the actual blonde here in this group? Do you know? You can't vote off Charlie again, all right? Would you please hold up who you have voted off? Oh, Tara. Why did you vote off Tara? This will be good. Why did you vote off Tara?
Because she doesn't like public speaking.
Okay. Okay. Dan, why'd you vote off Shirley?
She told me before the event she kind of wanted to get away from the crowd as fast as
Michelle, why'd you vote off Dan?
Because his last name's Ishi and it rhymes with squishy.
Okay. Good reason. Jim, why'd you vote off Tara?
I just love the name, Tara Bebout, and I just like to hear it.
Yeah. And Shirley, you voted off Dan. Why?
Actually, I was reciprocating. We wanted off, so I was helping him out.
Well, only votes count on this show. Tara, you had 2 votes against you. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
share, other than the obvious fact that you voted for yourself, why do you think you were voted off?
I think they were just intimidated. It's the height thing. I think they just don't like me because I'm tall.
Frankly, I hadn't noticed, but
Okay, here we go, round 3. This is for the Outstanding Business of the Year. This award is given to a Wadsworth business that has an active role in our community. The recipient portrays professionalism to the community, its employees and customers, and the nominees are.
Outstanding Business of the Year. Pepsi Americas Wadsworth, located at 904 Seville Road, is the total beverage company committed to the community of Wadsworth. Wadsworth's own Mike Knapp manages Pepsi Americas Wadsworth. Tri-County Hospice Incorporated, located at 102 Main Street, Suite 304, is Wadsworth's hospice care. Through the dedication of its executive director, Chris Rosenfeld, her staff, and the numerous volunteers, they are committed to their patients and families. Unmistakably Premier Homes, located at 1392 High Street, Suite 205, are the #1 builders of fine new homes in Northeast Ohio. Steve Kovac, owner, has a keen eye to detail and elegance as evident in all of his work. Wadsworth Ford Sales Incorporated, located at 851 Broad Street in Wadsworth, stands for quality in all they do and sell. Owner Rodney James demonstrates his community spirit and support throughout Wadsworth, and we salute him.
Okay, let's roll. Britney Spears, and this is for you, Dan. Britney Spears is their spokesperson.
Wadsworth Ford.
Wrong. Michelle, volunteers are the backbone of them.
Tri-County Hospice?
Correct. Jim, one project is the Meadows of Wintergreen.
Unmistakably Premier Homes.
Correct. Shirley, customer service is #1 with them.
It happens to be Wadsworth Ford.
Very good. Shirley, back to you, Dan.
still
Physicians
going
and
in order?
nurses are advisors to them.
What was that?
Physicians and nurses are
Tri-County
advisors to them.
Tri-County Hospice.
Correct. Michelle, a floor plan to fit any family or lifestyle.
Unmistakably Premier Homes.
Correct. Focus is a new design, Jim.
Wadsworth Ford.
Correct. Shirley, Medina Business Expo product of choice.
Wadsworth Ford?
Wrong. Dan, April 19th, silent auction fundraiser is for?
Tri-County Hospice.
Correct. Michelle, detail and elegance is a trademark.
Unmistakably Premier Homes.
Correct. Jim, official sponsor of the WCC golf outing.
Firestone.
Wrong. Shirley, red, white, and blue are their corporate colors.
PepsiCo.
I know, I'll accept Pepsi America. That's okay. That's all right. Time is up. Time to vote off the weakest link. Please hold up your votes. Okay, hold them up. Ooh, we have a tie, and I've got to break the tie. Ah, boy, we've got 2 to vote off Jim. Oh, wait a minute. No, there was no tie. No. Okay. Michelle, why'd you vote off Jim?
The devil made me do it.
All right. Shirley, why'd you vote off Jim?
Because he's so bright, we need to get rid of the competition.
Ah, gotcha. Jim, you have been voted off.
I know.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Which one of these has their lights on and no one is at home?
So Jim, why do you think they voted you off?
It's all ratings. They're just going for looks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to take a break, and I'd like to call up a wonderful mayor that we have in our town, Mayor Cesar Carino, to present the key to the City Award. Would you please welcome him to the podium?
Thank you very much, Tom. That's the first time he said it. I was a wonderful person. But not really. Not really. He has done it before. I'm just getting over laryngitis, so I might creak a little bit, but I'll try my very best. As has been the case these past couple of years now, I've tried to incorporate a little bit of mystery in the presentation of the Key to the City. And this year I've chosen a completely different theme. If this were a McDonald's ad, we would be talking about a new product, the McPersistence sandwich, that has been the lexicon for McPeriods of time, although not McEons, and certainly not McMinutes. But McMinutes might be appropriate since they would reflect the travails and McHours that have engulfed the enterprise that has McLaunched our city into a McMixture of solidarity and patriotism with McFlags and McBanners, both before and after September 11th. Perhaps, if indeed this were a McDonald's ad, we would be calling upon the McPresidents of the United States to name this new product, starting with the national tragedy before the recent one, in which the McMedical profession, in all its unity, could not save the life. But since this is not a McDonald's ad, we must conclude this presentation, lest we give away any more McClues, and deem that the McKey to the City goes to the McRecipient for 2002, another great Mick, Trudy McDaniel. I'm not finished yet. Who spearheaded the renovation of the Johnson House, and with the cooperation of hundreds of volunteers in his process of restoring it to its original condition for posterity to cherish as an integral part of Wadsworth history. Trudy, would you join me please here at the podium? And let me read to you what the Key to the City says, that the Key to the City is presented to Trudy McDaniel. This evidence of commendation and recognition is hereby bestowed upon Trudy McDaniel for her many years of distinguished service to the betterment of our community. And whereas it is my wish to recognize and honor Trudy for her dedication, enthusiasm, and selfless devotion to the citizens of Wadsworth, now therefore I, Mayor Cesar A. Carino, deem it an honor and a privilege to present the certificate of recognition along with the Key to the City to Trudy McDaniel with my sincere appreciation for her many valuable contributions to our community. My hand and seal, the 27th day of February 2002, Cesar A. Carino, Mayor. I forgot what that was. That's yours. Yes, now. Now, as is always the case, we invite the family to come, but Trudy did a very unfortunate thing many years ago. She trained both of her children to be teachers or to be very successful. And you may or may not believe this, and if those of you who are in the audience will know teachers as well as some of us do, since Trudy was a teacher herself, this is the worst time of the year ever to ask a teacher to leave because you can't find a substitute. And her daughter tried to find a substitute to be here today. She couldn't, so she called me. She said, I'm going to have to send her a letter. So I have a letter here from her and also from John, your son, who lives in Virginia. And I'm going to read it to you if you don't mind. It says, Dear Mom, John and I, along with our families, congratulate you on such a special honor, the Key to the City of Wadsworth. We wish we could be there to celebrate. Know that our thoughts and congratulations are with you. The Travers Johnson House will be a wonderful landmark in Wadsworth. Thanks to your vision and foresight, future generations will have a place to go to study and enjoy Wadsworth history. Thanks for all the hard work you and many others have put into the house. We love you and look forward to seeing you soon. Brett, Terry, and Austin, John, Lisa, Aileen, Colin, and Kira. All of the grandchildren as well. Now, Trudy, before you have an opportunity to say something here, I need to give you some of the clues that we use here. No, you don't have to answer any clues. No. The clues are as follows. The first one was the periods of time. The house is a, Shirley, tell me what the house is. Greek what? What is it, Greek something or another? That period of time. And the McMinutes, had it not been for the fact that somewhere someone had written some minutes about 8 or 9 years ago, we would have never been able to get this through City Council. And then the Travails sounds like Travers, which of course is the Travers Johnson house. And the McHours, obviously, tons and tons of hours. How many hours so far, Trudy?
We've been putting in about almost 1,000.
1,000 hours so far just to get it to where it is now, so you can imagine how much more it's going to take. And the Enterprise was the name of the newspaper when the Johnson house was built. And the McFlags and McBanners, the day before September 11th, or the Saturday before September 11th, they put up a flag because we had just finished the lawn. And then afterwards, they flew the flag for quite some time. I thought that would be a quick one for you. And as far as the presidents, McPresidents of the United States, who was, and it says here that the name of the new product, starting with a national tragedy before the recent one. The national tragedy, the last one we had was the assassination of Kennedy, followed by Johnson, and it's the Johnson House. I thought you'd all pick that one up. And the medical profession in all its unity, and the medical profession could not save John Kennedy, and the fact that in the unity of having had 4 doctors there in that house could not save it, despite the fact that a very, very powerful, powerful woman, the last Johnson to live in that house, insisted that we give that to the city and make a museum out of it, and she wasn't able to get it through. If you didn't know Myra Johnson, there are just a couple little things that you should probably know. Many years ago, and I'm not too terribly easily intimidated, but she intimidated me one time. We were running for election with J.D. Henson, and things were not going too well because I'm a Democrat. So we brought in the mascot for a Democrat, and that was the donkey, or well, I guess the donkey, I guess that's right. And we walked him all over town, back and forth, in town. She saw this, and she came out and she said, "Caesar and John, get over here." Without hesitation, we went there because you did not counter Myra Johnson. And she got over and she said, "Okay, put the jackass in the middle, and I'm going to take your pictures." So I got on one side, and J.D. got on the other, and she said, "J.D., you didn't hear me." I said, "Get in the middle." That's the kind of stridency this woman had, and she wasn't able to save the house, but Trudy did. Congratulations, Trudy. You may have an opportunity now to speak.
I am amazed and so thrilled to receive this award, and I'm very emotional. I'll probably be crying all over the place. But my children didn't give me any inkling of what was happening. I had no idea. And Terry couldn't have come anyhow because she's been ill since Sunday, I think the flu. So anyhow, what I want to say is that when Chuck and I moved here in 1953, we found Wadsworth to be full of many wonderful people. And I enjoyed my students. I loved them. They were great. The City Council has graciously allowed us to use the Travers Johnson home. And because of the great volunteers that we have, and some of them are sitting back there at that table, who have put in almost 1,000 hours of work, and because of the monetary contributions that we have and will be having, we hope to open the Wadsworth Heritage Museum next year, 2003, which is also the year of the Ohio Bicentennial. So I just want to thank you all. I'll probably have a heart attack because it's such a surprise, but it's worth it. And I thank you all. I thank Wadsworth for being the city that it is, and what you are doing for it is tremendous too. And thank you, Mayor Carino.
Congratulations, Trudy. Mayor, nice job. Everything I said about you, Mayor, I believe. All right, here we go. Welcome back to the Weakest Link Wadsworth style. Let's get started. This is round 4. It's for the Outstanding Business Leader of the Year. This award is given to a person who has an active role in stimulating economic development that enriches the quality of life in our wonderful community of Wadsworth. And the nominees are
Outstanding Business Leader of the Year. David W. Francis is owner of Francis, Plunkett, and Hammond Advertising Incorporated, located at 148 King Street in Wadsworth. From numerous civic organizations, trade affiliations to author, including 5 published books, you will find Dave completely involved in whatever he does. Vicki Sussman, owner of Sussman & Associates Incorporated, a CPA firm located at 102 Main Street, Suite 205, is the committed committee member. Winner of last year's Rosie Awards in this category, she has raised the benchmark for us all. C. Alan Nichols is the director of Wadsworth Public Library, located at 132 Broad Street. Alan is active in almost every organization, group, or affiliation in the city of Wadsworth, as well as at the regional and state levels.
All right, here we go. We're going to roll. Dan, I'm going to start with you. Beautiful new building is in progress.
Alan Nichols.
Correct. Michelle, volunteer treasurer for numerous organizations.
Vicki Sussman.
Correct. Shirley, board member and president of Medina County SPCA.
Frances Hammond.
Very good. Community holiday parade and Santa visit coordinator. Dan.
Vicki Sussman.
Correct. Michelle, designed the beautiful program today.
Dave Francis.
Correct. The next president of Lions Club, Shirley.
That has to be Mr. Nichols.
Correct. Co-author with wife for 5 books on American summer resorts and amusement parks.
Dave Francis.
Correct. Next, host a TV show called Blank Talks Money.
Vicki Sussman.
Correct. Shirley, he is a junior achievement volunteer at Wadsworth High School.
Mr. Nichols.
Correct. Dan, he serves on local, regional, and state historical society boards.
Alan Nichols.
Wrong. She was the 21st annual Rosie Awards winner in this same category. Michelle?
Vicki Sussman.
Correct. He is an alumni of Leadership Medina County. Shirley?
Dave Francis.
Wrong. Time is up. Time to vote off the weakest link. Who is 3 French fries short of a Happy Meal here? All right, hold up your votes. Dan? Shirley, why'd you vote off Dan?
Well, I thought us ladies should stick together.
All right, Michelle?
It's the Alliance, Tom.
Somebody was telling me at the table that men don't have hormones, women do. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Dan, you've been voted off. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
So Dan, why do you think you were voted off today?
Well, I kind of felt it coming when I was standing on that table all by myself.
It's possible.
All right, Michelle and Shirley, you are the last 2 contestants. Your answers will now reflect the winner in each category of today's program. And if your name is called as a winner, would you please come to the podium? The outstanding commercial construction improvement of restoration is
Is owned by Steve Kovac and located at 1392 High Street.
Okay.
Premier Center.
I want to thank the people of Wadsworth. I want to thank the Premier team who actually built the building. Don Cameron, if he's here, the architect for the building. And I want to thank Mayor Carino, who said bring the building into the city. And we really appreciate it, and we'll be there a long time.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
The past President's Award is?
Jennifer Fallows.
All right, Jennifer. Come on up here, Jennifer. Did she say flowers or fallows?
Oh, thank you. Just get that a lot. Well, thank you. My real award, though, was getting to work with the Wadsworth Chamber and the board. We had a really fun year. Got a lot of feedback here. And I would like to thank them all individually. If you could please stand up when I call our names. This was the board when I was president. Bob Thurber, Vicki Sussman, Carl Elsass, Jim McIlvain, Ann Mills, Nancy Love, Chris Jury, Toby Butt, Ron Pato, Jack Akers, and Pat Paley. Thank you. With help like this, who could help but have a successful year? Thank you, all. And I also need to thank Dottie, who's kept the office going, and thanks to Beth, because she makes it so easy. And I encourage any of you who are interested in serving on the board to please do so. It's a lot of fun. Thanks.
Thank you, Jennifer. The outstanding business of the year is?
Is owned by Rodney James and located at 851 Broad Street. Wadsworth Ford Sales.
Boy, this is exciting. Boy, I can't wait to tell my wife and kids. And heartfelt thank you for the nice folks here in Wadsworth. Congratulations to my staff. We have 50 outstanding employees at Wadsworth Ford. Gosh, you guys ought to come visit with us. We have some great staff members, and I want to thank you all for the love that I've received from many of you. It's just been a wonderful 3 years here in Wadsworth. We've moved to the community, my wife and our 2 children, and man, this is outstanding. This is wonderful. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Rodney. The last award is the Outstanding Business Leader of the Year.
Is the director of the Wadsworth Public Library, C. Alan Nichols.
All right.
Wow, this is quite humbling. I really want to express my appreciation to 3 groups of people who deserve this more so than I do, and that's the first is the staff of the library, who are among the best I've ever worked with. Customer-focused, respond well to my leadership style, and I thank them. I thank the Board of Trustees who have the trust and the confidence in me to do the job that I love to do. And to my wife and my 2 sons for their love and support, strength, understanding at times, and for our faith in God. Thank you.
Well, that about does it. I just wanted to add one thing, and that is that you, ladies and gentlemen, are the city of Wadsworth. and we thank you for your investment in this town. If you didn't invest in this town, we wouldn't be here. We thank you for all the efforts that you make, and remember that the city of Wadsworth is people. Thank you. Thanks for coming. We'll see y'all.
This one called by the Rough Riders. Firestone, winners of the City Series in girls basketball, was the number 4 seed in this tournament. And here are the other 2 sectional finals that will be played here Saturday. Tonight we've got the Wadsworth-Roosevelt game, Barberton Falls. Cloverleaf will get annihilated by Hudson this Saturday. And then the other game is Stowe against Firestone, which I would think should be a little bit better of a ball game. Then a week from tonight will be the 2 district semifinal games. And Saturday, March 2nd, 1 o'clock is the district final. The winner here will advance to the Canton Civic Center for regional play on March 5th against the winner of the Solon district tournament.
Good anticipation there by number 35.
Tiffany
Stepped
Kelly
in front of that pass.
will get the foul called on her.
Foul on number 7, Tiffany Kelly, her second, first team foul.
But about the seeds here at the tournament, 4 of the 12 teams in this tournament didn't feel that the Grizzlies deserved that number 1 seed. I think that's just a little bit of a snub. Snub job there by...
Yeah, that's, yeah, I'd call it something else, but one of those
This
words
is you
a
can't
family
say it.
program. Yeah,
Well,
that's
actually on public access, you can say whatever you want. But Falls wanted to be on the same side of the bracket as Wadsworth, so they wouldn't have to face Hudson, which again is kind of a snub to Wadsworth as Shabra buries a 3-pointer from pretty far out. But Coach Callahan just saying, hey, we'll use that as motivation. Nice little shot, Deidre LaFollette. She has 6 points, 5:30 left in the third. Grizzlies have doubled up Roosevelt in scoring. Houston to Lawson.
What a nice way to work that ball.
Woo! Not sure what Lauren Lawson's career high is. Lawson just a junior this year, but Lauren Lawson already with 16 points, and we're only halfway through the third quarter. Shabra, a little one-hander from the middle, gets her own rebound, bounces it back out to Blackman, who drives in, whips it to Andreessen, back out to Shabra. Blackman to Andreessen, and Blackman fires a 3, missed. Busen pulls it down, gets back to the hoop and puts it in. Kara Busen 7 points. And back to doubling up the Rough Riders. That basket was by Alyssa Genoso. Genoso with 5 points tonight. Grizzlies missed opportunity there last time down. Genoso on the floor, throws it into the hands of Courtney Blackman, who whips a football pass down to Shabra, stops, makes the defensive player commit, and then has the easy look. Timeout wanted. 3:45 left in the third.
Timeout Wadsworth.
Coach Callahan going to draw something up here for the Lady Grizzlies huddle. Coach Osborne, coached for the Lady Grizzlies for 8 years, and now the second year for Coach Callahan.
I haven't seen Coach Osborne around this year. We did see him some toward the end of the season last year, but
yeah, we had a chance to talk to him. But under Coach Osborne and Coach Callahan, which would be the last 10 seasons, the Lady Grizzlies tournament record is 32 wins and 7 losses. Of course, the one season under Coach Osborne, Lady Grizzlies didn't lose a tournament game, won it all. Then the 2 years after that, lost in the Final Four. 2 years after that, they've lost the district final.
Second team foul.